Well, I want to know if a constituent, I'm sorry, Kevin,
sorry.
are you done?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I want to know that as a constituent, if I upset Alan's appointee, is his appointee going to pull a gun out on me and tell me to get the F off his porch? Is that the mentality I'm going to be dealing with? Alan Roy, answer that. You tell me, you guarantee me that as a District 2 constituent, if I went to him and if he didn't like what I had to say, do I have to worry about him pulling a gun out on me? Can you guarantee that?
Well, if it's the law, can't everybody?
You know what? Somebody asked this guy what his name was and who he was, and he said, "You're fucking worst nightmare." I mean, no, why do we want somebody representing us? And it's an elder that they asked what his name was and who he was.
No, he did not say that.
So you're
He said,
spreading
"I'm
rumors.
your worst nightmare." He used to say that to me when he was driving my mother around from HS.
My grandma.
I know him personally, and he has always been good to elders. I know that personally.
He's been very respectful to me all the time at the powwow grounds. He's one of the few people that would come up and talk to me and share with me what's going on being blind. I'll speak up for him. I just didn't know his first name was Douglas. Sorry.
Can I say something, Annie? What you just heard here, what Alan said, basically, I think what you guys got to worry about is you ain't going to have any election in 3 or 4 months. Between those three, they'll vote a new constitutional thing in there that says that there will be no election.
Right.
You got to better watch out for that, because that's what I foresee down the road.
Yeah, but we gotta.
Alan knows something.
If you guys did it with that, right there, that 4.9 million, you're going to do it again.
But you know, if you were here last night, some of these council members were saying, and I quote, off of these committee councils, one from the cities and one from right here in Monoma. What happened when the last council members were in there? They didn't do anything about what a lot of this was going on. Here comes a council in now, and we're working on different things that we're trying to make good for our people. And we're getting hammered over it. Why? Because you don't agree with it?
No, because you
Why?
guys are...
Why? Because we're trying to get out of this rut?
Because you didn't listen to the people, Ray. You did not listen to District 3, 1, or District 2, 1 bit. They were here. They were all for when I motioned that we all take on the responsibility. The majority of them out there agreed. You guys completely ignored that, would not make a second. Then all of a sudden, I motioned to appoint Hodges, and I was like, where the hell did that come from? Excuse my language. But, you know, that's between you two, you know? You ignored your District 2 people, but yet now you're saying, oh, we want to represent all. Well, what the hell? You can't even represent District 2 in the right way.
Can the council, can Alan Roy,
Change any election rule?
can Alan Roy,
Today, right now. There will not be any changes to the election rule between now and election.
okay, wait, excuse me.
But you're trying to open up
Excuse me,
the whole
Alan.
thing, and that's changing the whole thing.
Exactly, they're going to be putting...
Alan and
They
Roy,
put in there, and they'll be in there for 2 or 4 years. I
Put
guarantee.
it to referendum.
or Alan
The
and Ray.
referendum, if they want to hear the voice of the people, if that's what they're talking about, then it should go to referendum, and then we move on from there. I mean, for them to just sit there and say, oh, we're acting on behalf of the people, are they? You know, where's the referendum? Let's get everybody's vote, let's do this, and if everybody wants it, then yes, let's vote it in there, let's motion it. But until then, let's not even talk about it.
Okay, my question, excuse me. Alan and Ray, and the chairperson, please, and whoever is Leonard. So can Alan and Ray rescind this last vote? Can it be rescinded and wiped out? And can we have one month, I'm asking for 1 month that people can vet this Mickey Hodges and that it gets tabled and then voted upon in 1 month. Because I don't know him. I only know my perspective of him. Okay, so I would like to go all the way around him and hear all the different perspectives of him if he is entitled to this vote. Can that happen? Because I do think it is a little weird that it just popped in. That is strangeness that, you know, even though I'm vouching for him, you know, like I'm agreeing with what Annie just said. You know, so can we wait 1 month? Can everybody agree with that so they can observe Mickey Hodges and make a better vote, and then we can like table it? Because I think with people's distaste about this vote that is being shared here, that it should be looked upon closer.
Lenny, can they not withdraw their withdrawal and have it rescinded?
The appropriate under Robert's Rules of Order, if it was the decision of the council, would be reconsider. And in order to reconsider within the same meeting, you would need the motion maker and the second to agree to reconsider.
Are you willing to do that, Alan and Ray?
He's going to get his background checked right now.
We're not asking about a background request.
Can that be pulled
Do you
until
want to
next?
know, will you rescind your motion? Yes or no?
No, because.
No, not, that's all I asked. No, what about you, Ray? Are you
Let
willing
him
to rescind
finish.
your
Let him
motion?
finish.
Allow me to finish.
Anita, let him finish.
It was very clear. Those folks, all in the room, stood up, right? It's all on tape. You said the responsibility to make this decision is on the RBC. What are the words?
Put that on there.
Now, wait a second.
No, hold on. I'm
That is
still
true.
talking.
That's true.
That's what was said. That's a fact.
That's a true statement. I agree.
And I said, well, I'm prepared to make a decision. Then everyone says, okay, Alan, well, we're ready for a decision. I am the RBC. I'm with the RBC.
Decision you made, but that ain't what the people.
I am part of the
You
RBC.
are still a voice for the people, Alan. So you forget who you work
That's
for?
only, yeah.
You are a voice for the people.
Order, order,
Preservation.
order,
Somebody has to.
order.
The problem you have is because it's not the person you want.
Great.
Fact.
It's a person you want.
It's the person you want, Alan, and that's what they're trying to say.
No, there's only one person that
Order.
said it.
That's
was you.
what's going on
A
here.
handful of people agreed to that
That's what's
choice.
going on here.
All right, guys,
Order.
and we're waiting for Mickey,
Trying to get done.
we're waiting for background to get done, so we're gonna take another break. Be good.
What?
Yeah, but how can you?
But why can't we question this? I don't think it's fair. As a people, we're not able to scrutinize you giving a name. So I think a name should have been nominated for discussion. Because there was no discussion whatsoever. It was just
Yeah, there was.
Hodges.
Discussion. There's plenty of discussion that.
Well, I was asking who he was.
This is the responsibility of the RBC, and
You're listening?
fact.
Alan, you're just trying to make everything yours, because that's what you.
I know that's.